Hi, welcome back. Okay, so we are going to find Gallagher next. That is the next order of business. To find out about what happens to you if you die in the dreamscape. Kind of lagging a bit. Okay, here we go. There he is.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an
I
investigation
had my
up
coffee
ahead.
this morning,
No
and now I have
unauthorized
my
personnel allowed.
Genshin Impact G Fuel
Hold on
right
a
beside me.
minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
Yep.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
This ain't it, Chief. You got the wrong gal. That's right. It's me, Clocky.
You think you look alike?
How about
Wait,
a trick?
Are you for real?
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
Well, we made him sad. Oh no, we provoked
I'm not letting
him.
you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
You can just let us through.
What kind of heinous crime have
We know
you
your
committed
boss.
now?
We know Gallagher.
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this Mr. Gallagher?
See?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There's been a few people mentioning this name.
He doesn't exist?
Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
So he's not Gallagher? Or does
Sorry,
he just not say
no
his name?
can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation,
Oops.
no one's allowed
I'm not
through.
used to the pop filter. I keep hitting my mic.
Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
What
Another
other way? Oh, we can
That's
change
it.
his
Didn't they say
emotion?
something about that? What was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind. Can you perform it again?
Just what I've been waiting for, but I can't abuse it for evil doings.
It's not bad if we're resolving a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Please?
Say no more. Oh, Chadwick. Oh, I've been looking for him because I wanted to do a certain quest that gives us access, I think, to one of the hotel rooms or something, but we will save that for another day.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of everyone...
Good mood. Also, it don't matter when a person is in a good mood. We make him happy.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already.
Yeah, it's time to go home. Aren't you happy?
Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
Exactly. The highly principled member of the Bloodhound family laughed heartily and left the scene. Well, that was easy.
What?
Huh?
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
It only works in dreams.
At least he won't be getting in our way again.
Okay.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here,
Are
what
you
can
the
I do for
security
you?
officer?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this lady in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
Yeah, Firefly.
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
That's exactly what the family has ordered us to investigate. We're sorry too.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
Those family.
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
Yeah, he sounds
But you
sarcastic.
got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk. Let's go.
At this moment, on the other side of what, the dreamscape, or the side of reality?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is
Oh,
still
this side.
running
Okay.
effortlessly. Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their
I really
command,
like the context
they loyally
clues they put
fulfill
there.
their roles, offering
Foolproof.
themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor.
Oh?
Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature.
Huh.
The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they
Fake
draw
utopia.
closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
Shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the
That
dreams
sounds
that
like a
people
cool
built in
song.
the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them.
Yep.
I'm
Quote,
sure
unquote,
you've
freedom.
gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
Oh yeah. She's very forgetful. She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword, and then quickly lets go in the blink of an eye. She's meditating?
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Oh.
Take your time.
That should do it.
Oh.
I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony.
Okay, so when her sword is
Ask away.
sheathed, she's just kind of having a short-term memory. Regarding the moment of daybreak.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape
Even
is
in
the
a
best
dream?
reward.
Wait till you sleep
There
in
I
the
encountered a
dream?
young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to
You
indulge in
dream while you
beautiful
sleep in the
dreams.
dream?
Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands. For certain reasons, her wish was difficult,
Wait, so
to
they
fulfill.
have classes here as well?
but I managed.
Regarding the Gilded Hour.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city, the economic heart of the dreamscape. The Pepeshi people of the Alfalfa family are there to keep it running, sending blood that is made from money everywhere on Penacony. Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour.
Ah.
I've never met anyone who is willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left,
Are they like the goblins?
I witnessed a
work
well-dressed
with money?
Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
Plummet from the sky? Does that mean... Uh-oh. About the blue hour?
I hear the blue hour is very romantic. Do
Well, you know, we
have
kind of
any
plummeted from the
tales to
sky
share?
as well, but we're live, so...
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Aventurine, anchored along the Sea of Dreams. where
Aventurine.
soft music and
Now, where
dancing
have I heard
persists
that before?
endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return. Waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams.
So they don't wake up if that happens.
Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
Lastly, about the moment of dusk.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and
Consumerism? You mean
the
capitalism?
moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
I haven't been there.
Then you all must have seen those who are attempting to realize their dreams. Or have realized them. Scattering money as if it were dust and betting it on all or nothing. Everything has a price, and everything can be bought or sold. Even dreams themselves.
Even dreams?
I
What does
saw
that
an
mean?
Intellitron there, who was preparing to auction himself. When someone wins a bid under stipulated periods and rules, he would do the buyer's every bidding, becoming that person's
What?
very possession.
In
That
the dream.
Intellitron had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him.
Why?
This time around, there were no successful bids
No one
for him.
bid. That means no one bid. Wait. We didn't get closure for the stories.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way.
I want to know more. I need to know more.
Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Is that so, Mr. Yang?
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that
The
people
red text
desire,
again.
if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber,
Firefly also said that.
should we still seek to change it?
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you.
Great, good thing I love stories. These two are spouting stories.
There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and
Who is this?
shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual
Oh, is it
atom.
Otto?
And since that moment, The giant
is he
stood
talking about
between
Otto?
heaven and earth, becoming
Just
the
kidding, I don't
pillar
know.
of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual atom
Okay,
became
who's the spiritual
unbreakable.
Adam? Is this a new thing?
And
Because
yet,
Adam,
you stand here right now. Which also
Adam
means
is the character from Post
that
Honkai
man
Odyssey,
failed.
where Walt disappeared too and
Because
went
people
here.
must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
What's the lesson here?
a fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds.
Not Dr.
In these
Edwards
worlds,
at the
there
back.
are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old
Oh.
friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to
Oh,
mine.
so Walt is really suspecting that this
So
could
I
be
will
like
tell you.
right in May.
Even if not completely similar. The story you just told, it overlaps with my past.
Ooh, I got chills.
And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone.
Spiritual Adam?
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
I need to read
fine.
more about this because I
don't
need
mind,
details.
so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
All-consuming black hole.
Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
So much lore drop. Oh, we're back here in the real world. Hello.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
Oh,
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
is that Boohill?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Oh,
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too.
that's not
Who
Acheron.
are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the fudge are you?
Who the fudge are you? It's blue.
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Never thought I'd come across an ally. Fudge. What a
Fudge.
stroke of luck.
What a stroke of luck.
Well. I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of Donna's white oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron,
You're gonna say he's
is
dead?
an emanator who should not exist.
Why? Why should she not exist? Oh, back to Aventurine. So I guess we're gonna be doing some investigating, which is exciting. Oh, he's stressed. Ratio, you're stressing him out.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My.
Wait, what's
what
Rachel thinking?
an honor.
Does he think?
Yes. And I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time.
Okay.
But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
That's the spirit.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the harmony?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
So is it part of the plan, or does he just have a
Sounds
plan B?
like a very elaborate way of saying that
Plan
you failed.
C, D, E, F, G.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed
You
me.
betrayed me.
Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired. haven't you?
It's weird that they're colleagues.
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
Who
You
knows,
are
truly?
indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
Well, maybe I am. Who knows?
Fine. Here,
Oh,
take
what's
this.
that?
Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
An owl.
What's this? Medical advice?
Medical advice. Oh, and he's gone.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor.
Uh-oh.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But
We
the
can do
way
it.
you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Ah, that's what he meant by, like, giving out cash. Why do we have this effect? Mundanite's insight. A doctor's prescription within. But I didn't know he's a medical doctor. I thought he's like a, you know, the other kind of doctor. Oh, it's a nice song. To Icarus. Dance macabre. Okay, where are we? Yep, okay. Let's go. Distribute gems and ask around for clues regarding the stowaways. Also, we have more than one
Would
stowaway.
you be willing to support my performance?
La Rose.
To keep the Song of Beauty alive in the cosmos?
Look like siblings. Here, I got these gems for you.
Wow, how fabulous!
Well, you see, I can't
You can do
bear
it.
to see
Come on.
anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Quote unquote death.
Death? That's a pretty scary topic, and it doesn't really match the mood of this sweet dream.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter
Oh,
collecting
nice.
ghost
We have a
stories
cover
in
story.
Penacony.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness.
Right.
Well,
I'm
all
sure.
customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May Shipe protect us. Unexplained coma.
Shipe.
That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Okay, so they fall into a coma. Okay. I thought so. But they're alive.
I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
What's happening? Oh, it's the same person. It's puking rainbows.
The world
Puking
has
rainbows
truly
is
lost
such a
its
strange
way.
term. Like Nyan Cat. Oh wait, that's a different outlet. Here, I got these gems for you.
You wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right?
Excuse me,
You must have
Shabro.
some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Jeez, okay, Shabro, I got it.
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this dream?
Quote unquote death. Do ya?
I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death.
What's up with this Shabro?
Let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive
Edward.
fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, what a disappointment. The effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut.
Oh.
And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights.
That's death.
The sky was spinning
Didn't
so
we
fast
see
it
that
almost
as
made me
main
puke.
character?
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony
Right, yes,
movie
movies.
industry. They even...
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death.
But it's worth checking out.
Oh, that whole...
We could go to Dr. Edwards.
The disturbing voice in my head. It's
What
getting
voice?
closer.
What is it saying?
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve.
Here, I got these gems for you.
Oh? Oh. You're giving these gems to me?
Yeah.
Or are you just pitying me? Well,
Oh no, oh no.
it really doesn't matter. As long as I have Soul Glad,
Uh-oh.
that's enough.
I can pay
This is
for your
just a
rehab,
dream after
Bochi.
all.
Wait, your name sounds familiar. Could we help
You really
Bochi
shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
as main character?
It's not good for your health.
Oh. Maybe I really should quit. But not before meeting the Devil of Soul Glad.
The what?
The Devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck.
A seahorse?
They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially
Uh-oh,
the
Aventurine,
ones
I think
who
we're gonna
are
have to get
passed
drunk.
out on
We
the
have to
side of
confirm
the
this
road.
seahorse story.
How funny.
Yeah. Very funny indeed.
Very funny. Did we just waste our time?
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
We can do that. Surely this time. Oh no. Oh well. What does it mean if you do it like 5 times? Do your odds get higher? What is this? Upon use your next draw. And the lucky prize. Hello, Woolsey. Oh, I remember you.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready.
Is this
to help.
Ratio's VA? Here, I got these gems for you. The expression of this hunk of a man was complex, as if he were looking at a mud-soaked sparrow, unable to fly, and nearing its end.
You don't look good, my friend. If you need assistance, I can contact
Well, I
the
guess
hotel
it's
and
not
have them wake you
common
up
to see people
forcefully.
giving away money.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out to us hounds.
Sure, Woolsey.
Well, actually, I do need a favor.
Oh, look, he's such a flatterer.
As the most outstanding hound in Penacony, have you come across any stowaways recently?
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony?
All right. Good luck with your work.
That's true. It's like a dream world. How do you stow
What
away
was
in
I
a dream
thinking?
world?
Family
You still
would
need
never
the
share intel
device.
with the IPC.
Thingy, like the pool. The dream pool. You okay, bro? Let's ask the news anchor.
You want to talk to me? Sure. but nothing too sensitive, okay?
Here, I got these gems for you.
Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale, handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak.
Another curious soul.
Another?
I see.
You mean yourself, or
that
was someone
actually
else
the topic
asking
I was
around?
most into when I entered the industry.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tabloid. I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a
We're
point.
wasting system hours.
Thank you for sharing.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. But you know, once a gambler, always a gambler, so let us play the lucky wheel one time. Just once. Just once. What does that mean, Tales of a Card Shark? Oh, we got a trash can. Is that the special prize they were talking about when you consume the thingy? Relive the past in a faraway land. Oh, so that is... They were referring to post-Honkai Odyssey, I think, or something in Honkai Impact. When the special reward in Lucky Wheel by cheating. Well, I'm sorry. We can't all be lucky. Anyway, moving on. Didn't cheat, excuse me. I just upped my luck. Hello, Barley.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Oh, here, I got these gems for you.
Is this a gift? For me?
Yes, it's for you.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift.
Why? Who
Not
are
for
your
my
parents?
But for me.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind?
Who are you anyway?
Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither.
Oh, you sound just like my father. Always warning me about danger.
I
even in
see a
dreams.
bird behind them.
He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics.
Ah.
Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire. Funny, right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right?
How do you have an Intellitron father? Okay, distribute the last of gems.
Dangers in the dream, and nightmare ghosts. Well, surely death is a
Oh, I didn't let him finish. I was walking too fast. Who's this kid? Oh, not a kid, a Pepeshi. Oh.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Oh, it's Sparkle.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know?
Who was the mute? Was it Robin? Like...
And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
Huh? You're speaking in riddles.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
Die?
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because?
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So,
Oh, so she
now
was
that
the
I've drawn
target
you
all along.
out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen.
Her eyes are like Huta's
I
too.
just need
It's so
an
cute.
answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
Maybe
And what if I say no?
maybe an animal, not a person.
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Who's the mute? Is it Firefly?
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make?
Someone who
Let
can't
me tell
talk.
you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
The watchmaker? Oh. Does he understand?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool.
But what is Sparkle's role and the masked fool's role? Masked
Right
fool's
now,
role
there are only 2
here.
things missing from my grasp.
Why is she here?
The meaning behind
Just
the
for
truth,
chaos?
and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Well, you see.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it.
What?
When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up
And you're
in
giving
smoke.
it to me, to Aventurine.
If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard
Is this
isn't a
real?
bad idea.
How did you
Start
get this,
from
Sparkle?
scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right?
How did you get this? Like, what? The dream world or the real IPC?
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Hospice care? You mean like the actual planet with a lot of people in it right now?
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
Smuggled it.
I have my own ways.
The sewers?
That's all you need to know.
She did say we should be hanging around in the sewers.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax,
I can't wait.
the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again.
What does that mean?
When that time comes,
Still so many questions.
Go ahead. Press the button. Light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
I'm still a bit confused how things work in the dream world.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
What is their role in this? Like the masked fools? Are they just here to chaos? Like for the chaos to stir up trouble? Oh, here he is.
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves.
There's 35 of them? What do
Go
you need them
and
for?
play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real
What do you
deal.
mean? Are they gonna kill each other?
You're insane.
35 people?
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
What is this, like an arena?
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay for me?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba.
30, so he's
Deal.
getting like half off.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Huh. Is that just a backstory exposition, or would it be relevant to what we are currently doing? Do you get an Aventurine story quest? That one doesn't usually discuss the past much. Alright, back to main character.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
So right now we're in the real
Some friends
world?
from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Looks like we're in the real world.
Oh, I have the whole day to spare.
Maybe not.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry. This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can
So
experience
there's no Soul Glad
extraordinary?
here.
We're dedicated to serving up nothing but pure
That's all right.
joy and laughter. What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, do we get a choice?
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
Oh yeah, I do miss Serval. I think she is Serval. She's cool indeed.
Who's Serval? Will you introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
Okay, so we are in the real world,
That's
huh?
exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy.
Blood condensate?
The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized non-alcoholic drinks for you.
Of course, it's non-alcoholic.
In the bar? But
We have to keep our
aren't
wits
all
about.
the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream.
Oh,
my
we're still in a
lovely
dream.
Lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Oh, come on, March.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
Oh.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck. So don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
Okay, where are we? The Reverie Dreamscape. Oh, we have some jazz music going on. How nice. Okay, so we unlocked a new map, and what is this? A stagnant shadow. Have we been here before? Oh, we have been here before. Alright.
That being said, Mixo, go ahead. Explore the bar and bring...
Right, I'll come back.
Go ahead, my friend. I'm sure you'll find...
Chabon.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony, especially not Gallagher. Don't
Ooh.
go easy on this old man. Give him a real challenge.
Alright. It's an elevator. It's a lift? Let me... Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't have technique points. This is crazy. Can it pass here? Okay, I remember this place that, I mean, like, stumbling upon this door. So the Reverie... is a bar in this area. Are we like in the...
Look at all these chips scattered
Oh,
everywhere.
we're in the hotel in the
A few
dream.
days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Caused a ruckus with Siobhan.
I can only imagine how intense that scene must have been.
Nah, it turned out to be a landslide victory.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat.
That's true.
Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve, right?
How people go here without like, the risk
You'll
of
have
getting
to
killed.
ask her yourself to find out. But I have a feeling she won't budge unless you impress her with an incredible drink.
Right. High stakes recipe. I'm a grown-up? What does that mean? Oh, why didn't we get that earlier? Could we have passed by this area? Can I talk to her?
It's so glad. Let's give it a shake.
Maybe someone else brought it here.
That's possible. Why don't they sell Soul Glad in this bar? Did something happen?
It's all about the bartender's pride. It wouldn't make sense for customers to come here
That's
and order
true.
drinks they can
That's
find
true.
anywhere else.
You're right, Himeko.
Coffee. Oh yeah, she loves
That's
coffee.
quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
A stash.
Stay out of my way. I'm looking for Siobhan.
Huh?
Uh-huh? What's all the commotion about?
Wait, we haven't even gotten the ingredients yet. We just got some Soul Glad. We didn't even get proper ingredients. Was that supposed to happen? And is that a Pepeshi over there?
Can this be used for mixing drinks? What should we exchange for it?
Give a high praise of morals. In a metaphysical manner, of course.
Whoa! The words on the note
I
are
wonder
changing.
what would happen if we put trash in there.
Happiness belongs to the noble.
Yeah. A bright future. Okay, so we got that one. What are our other options? Also sparkling. Oh! Oh, here's another one.
Check out this bottle.
Dream
Half an
syrup.
amber era ago.
How long is that?
Ugh, drinking this stuff can't lead to anything good. That's for sure.
Maybe it hasn't expired yet? But I thought we could drink anything in dreams.
That's true.
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream, and it won't
She can
upset
hear
your
us.
stomach.
Okay.
Then
Trust
we'll
you.
keep it for now.
Is that all? Don't we have a lot of other options? Dream syrup. What about this one? There's nothing here. Alright, let's just go back.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The
Oh, it's
Dream
not a
Jolt
Petashi.
Hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content. I'm sorry, but I'm not interested in your proposal.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris' stage. Come with me. We'll become the
she's recruiting her.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
Not the blackmail.
Give me a sparkling
Oh, not
drink.
blackmail. The manipulation.
Sweet. With extra ice.
Just one moment.
Oh, she looks
What's
so
her
dejected.
deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
I've been doing it more frequently, so why not? How come even you, Himiko?
Time is running out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's make her sad.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? I just don't get why she won't.
Different ingredients? Let's make her angry.
Those darn Iris jerks! I can help clear the way for her.
Yep.
I can do her a favor.
Good job.
Things might get out of control if she gets any
okay,
angry.
not angry then, not angry.
I just don't get why she won't leave this.
Happy?
I've seen it. The crowd is going. I've seen
sad then.
That scene.
Alright, sad. Oh, we got a free drink though. Pick a white grape soda.
She's still not leaving.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just don't get.
But I'm sorry for the next thing that we will do. This might hurt a bit.
It's ridiculous, right? I'm too timid and shy. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. I know she probably thinks I'm just trying to ride her fame to get ahead.
Tissue box
But
fell.
all I want
I just wanted some
is for her to
tissue for my
reclaim her
oily
place.
face. Yes, it's quite warm today. The emotion turns into liquid, filling your goblet. Oh, interesting.
Well, talking to you, maybe.
Oh, they're
Here's the
talking-
payment for the drinks.
They're talking behind.
Please, pass it on to her.
Okay, no longer oily.
Amiki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house.
Oh. What?
Please keep the money.
Oh, but she paid.
When you're ready, go to Gallagher.
Right.
I can tell he's itching to show off his skills.
Alright, Gallagher, are you ready? Eternal endurance. Ooh.
That being said, mixing a drink is way simpler than you'd imagine. So go ahead, explore the.
I've gathered all the
Nice
ingredients
work.
that I need.
Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Each drink has its own unique flavor, and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial.
Well, let's try the white grape soda or the dream syrup. Oh, let's try the dream syrup then.
You won't find a sweeter drink anywhere in Penacony.
Oh,
And
it's
that's
too
what
sweet.
today's
No,
dream seekers
never mind.
crave.
I'm not really
Now
a fan
that
of
you've chosen
too
the
sweet
base,
things.
it's time to pick the adjunct. The ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction with the base. It should...
A bright future, high stakes, or eternal endurance? High stakes. Definitely. Very fitting.
This is the most pungent adjunct we have.
Oh, his favorite.
And my personal favorite.
Nice.
Before Mikhail left, the wrinkles at the corners of his eyes had deepened.
Who's Mikhail?
Like knife cuts. He mumbled, his breath too weak to climb up his throat, caught up in his chest. But I could smell it.
Wait, who's Mikhail?
The lingering scent of Penacony itself.
It's that name again.
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Which style do you prefer?
Mikhail.
Anything you need, I've got it.
Did you hear about this name? Mikhail, in the time that we separated. Straws with concentric circles, Hanu sign, coin-shaped lemon slices.
The IPC's favorite.
I would like lemon.
Ambitious, aren't you? Well, it's done.
Do you get a different drink? Oh, it's
Here's
blue.
to you, sober one, with this glass of a dream within a dream.
Oh, do we get the same thing always?
To our forebears who dug their own grave.
Well done, Gallagher. You're not over the hill yet.
So, are you satisfied?
Oh, the flavors. They're way more sophisticated than Soul Glad.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means.
Well, if you're expecting a profound answer, I'm afraid I'll disappoint you. The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what this dream truly tastes like. Nothing more.
Sweet, but actually bitter.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Mikhail, I heard this name in my dream.
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
How do you guys know? How do you guys hear? Did you guys hear it too?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore.
Of course, we need
Let's
to know.
dig deeper into the case. And of course,
Finally.
I'll tell you a story about Mikhail.
Finally.
All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first.
Yeah,
Age
you let
was
her
getting
go.
the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Huh? Does that mean...
Death eradicated her. Maybe things will turn out different than what you think?
Different? Are you suggesting that girl wasn't actually killed? Come on.
It's a dream.
Aren't you a witness in this case?
So it's like one touch,
Let me be
bam,
frank.
you're gone from the universe.
This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before, so death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
That is?
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
Yes,
You're very
story time.
perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right? Do you know the secrets it holds?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
Is Mikhail the Watchmaker?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time.
Oh.
But the hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created.
Lucky.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
Track him?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all.
Oh.
He's the most shameful stain in the history of Penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the dreamscape.
Really? But what does this have to do with Mikhail? And also, why would he create death? And why would he invite the Nameless?
You don't get it? Well, I mean...
Mikhail is the Watchmaker?
Mikhail, the betrayer of the family.
Okay, I got that part.
He's the Watchmaker.
So who was the one calling out to him? Cutscene? I hope it's a cutscene. It's a good place to cut the chapter. Please. Oh, Disneyland? I mean, I like Clocky. Clocky seems nice. Sometime later.
Here we are. Clock Studios Theme Park, the most popular entertainment center in Penacony.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts.
Will we encounter
The culture of
Aventurine
the
here?
city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past.
Oh wait, it's a different one. It's
you
an
know
actual
that
theme
Penacony
park.
used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection salvage the leaking memoria from the macrovoid. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped.
Oh.
And people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality.
Okay.
But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception.
I never expected Gallagher to be the
In
one
the
to
end,
expose everything
the
to us,
dream
so
world
that's
was
great.
unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom.
Mikhail.
He is
Oh,
Hanu,
Hanu.
the great leader of Dreamville, the great
Hanu, the little
peacemaker,
guy.
and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So the character Hanu is based on a real-life person.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past.
I love it. I love this whole theme of the place.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
Oh, security's high.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself.
Oh.
Who knows what it's for?
Aventurine, maybe. Okay, so we are now in a new map. Once again, we unlocked like 3 different maps this time. And... oh, we can't go everywhere yet. Right. That's okay. So... oh, okay. So that's here. Right, okay. Okay, ignore everything. Go straight to the quest marker.
What's going on?
So many of them.
Can you convince them to let us in?
We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention
okay,
inside.
then. I thought we're going
we can
in,
just
but
talk
oh well.
here. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? Including Clocky.
If all the
Oh, he's our
characters
tour guide,
in the
basically.
animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards.
It was a civil
even
war.
visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious.
From beyond the sky?
Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him.
Oh, so you met him.
Maybe he inherited the title.
Ah.
How old are you now, Mr. Officer?
Mr. Officer?
I'm 13.
What?
No way. Not even close.
The way that he didn't even smile.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace
I can't
still
with this
eluded
guy.
him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Asdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name.
Oh, so the family was there even before the Dreamland.
Thus, he became known as the father of Penacony.
He's the founder.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many children.
Children? But you said
But I
met
am
him.
indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to Mikhail.
Oh, okay.
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal of all. Just like you, I had close companions. We dedicated ourselves to Penacony. But the Oak family, they set us up.
Look at that little hot
Mikhail
dog
was
in
too
the
old
poster
to
behind
protect
them.
his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else.
Who?
They
Why?
continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame.
Because he's the mascot. He's become a mascot.
Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name.
It's like Disneyland
We intended to find
condemning
the real
Mickey
traitor,
Mouse.
the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed.
Why did they
and
accept
the
you
land
back
of
then?
the dreams had become deeply corrupted. The family accepted
Oh,
me
okay.
and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him.
But that's
We're
not
truly
true, right?
sorry for what happened.
That's not because.
But this is not the end of the story, right?
Right on, Himiko.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
That can't be Firefly, because she's after the Watchmaker's legacy. So is she also one of the children? But isn't she too young? Or I don't know. Maybe she's not that young. Who could that person be? Is the Watchmaker an organization?
Well, that's one way to look at it. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. So, do you understand why I'm spilling all this info? Because I believe the girl's death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy.
Okay.
And that we will find the answers we are seeking.
So that is the
If it
mute
really is Mikhail's
that
ghost,
Sparkle is talking about.
I want to meet him.
Because he can
If
talk.
only for the last time.
He, quote unquote, as Sparkle
For
said.
those who despise me could form a line from
Can't
here all the way to
talk.
the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? Let's just say, there won't be many. I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog.
But you said you're 13.
Bark and all.
Old dog.
Something just happened at the theme park.
Can we go into?
Now, if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you. How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
That's true.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death.
And that the family isn't all united as one.
Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else, probably within the Oak family.
Huh. And that death is related to the Watchmaker.
That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
And that Clocky is based on the Watchmaker.
You're really into Clocky, huh? He's just a fictional character, not a real person.
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. It's a shame we've never met him since then.
Clocky, can you please show yourself to these friends of mine? That pretty much sums it up.
Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have.
Phone time.
Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Astral Express family. Ask about Welt's situation. Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Yang, our investigation here has come to an end. How's progress going on your end? Not too bad. I can't speak like that. The Galaxy Ranger and I agreed that the family might be hiding something extremely important. We're headed to Dewlight Pavilion. I've confirmed that she's on our side. Don't worry, please wait for a while. I'll keep you posted as soon as I find anything. Oh, switching to Acheron's POV. Okay, I think this is a good time to chop it, drop it, polka dot it.
Are your companions worried about you?
Hang on.
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded
They went
mansion.
here? How could they have accessed this
Let's see
without
if there's anyone waiting to greet us.
clearance? Intriguing, indeed. Okay, so it has come full circle. This is where we started. Oh wait, no. This is not where we started. It's where I started today, but since I chopped it up into like an hour-long sessions, basically started today with Aventurine in this place, and this is where I'll cut this part. But now we're in Acheron's POV. So I will see you in the next one, because it's more than an hour of footage. I hope to get most of our answers questioned. Oh, what? Most of our questions answered in the coming hours worth of story. I'll see you. Bye-bye.